Yo, 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 yo. Man, y'all know what time it is. Popping, man. I know what time it is. Pop, what's popping, man? What's going on with the people in the world? I know what time it is. Hold on. I'm almost, you know the vibes. Y'all know the freaking vibes. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Ferry Soul in the building. Who is that? 18J Romeo. Never heard, but what's popping? Think you might be new. Vision, Infinity, Gemini in the building. Y'all know the stupid freaking of all freakins. You wish was popping. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm almost ready. I know the freaking vibes. Hold up. Now go ahead and get in here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get in here real quick. Um, yeah, what's up with y'all, man? What time it is where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? You know the freaking vibes, man. This shit wild out here. Okay. Wow. Think we ready for war. Let's get that Lee Love the Ladies cup on these fools. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the Lee Love the Ladies cup on these motherfuckers, man. Y'all know the vibes. Uh. Ah. Sisterhood in the building. Niggas know the vibes. It's popping, man. Essentia. Okay. Who sent you? I gotta get y'all some of that. Boom! Essentia, who sent you, man? Y'all know the freaking vibes. Thirst levels. Thirst levels. All right. Thirst levels, man. You know the freaking obey your thirst. Obey your thirst, man. Obey your motherfucking thirst. So where? All right. So, yeah. Got the little snackies on deck. Got to get some more of these, but I will be eating this after this in my oatmeal. Shout out to Goji Berries. I will be putting this in my oatmeal this morning. Suey! Y'all know the freaking vibes. All right, now let's do a proper introduction real quick before we get busy on these fools, man. We back on the Umar train real quick. All right. Oh shit, I forgot to put the banner up. I'm tripping. Anyway, let's get to it. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You know who I am. You know what time it is, so you can get notified for, the uploads and when we go live. Sometimes, they might not, come out, but that's the nature of the game, nature of the cyber world. Some things just might not come out like it's supposed to. It's okay. It's part of the game. The glitch, and the glitches. But make sure y'all hit the like button so it can get up there in the rankings and whatnot and all the whatnots. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the freaking vibes, all right? Bam. Suicide Squad, keep it 100 and fair. Of course, you're going to be biased sometimes, depending on who the person is, the situation. But 9 times out of 10, no matter if it's the person or a situation, we try to keep it fair in some type of fashion, okay? You know the freaking vibes with all that. Now, with that being said, let's get it right here. Hold on. Y'all know how we rock. Y'all know how we coming. Uh, Hold on. All right, hold up, man. Doctor. All right, bow. All right. So today we're going to review Dr. Umar Johnson's interview. All right, we're going to see what he's talking about, how he talking. He's still talking the same way. He moving the same way. I don't know. I've been out the loop for a while. I took a break. I took a break on the Umar stuff. You know what I'm saying? I took a break. But we back. We're going to run it back up. We're going to run it back up. All right, so let's get to these comments real quick. We're going to run it back up. I took a break, but we're going to run it back up. You know what I'm saying? We back now. Okay, the Suicide Squad is back on the Umar joint. Okay, you know what time it is. Let's get it, man. Let's go. We back now. Okay, so we got Gemini. Shout out to Gemini for putting that up in there. I think I forgot to put it in there. My bad, I forgot. But thank you for keeping it in your arsenal. I got to get that night bot to help you out too. I forgot to put that in the description box. My bad, y'all. But yeah, salute to Gemini. She got it all working. Leslie in the building was popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking a lot of hits for my own kind, but you know I'm still ticking. I take a lot of hits, but I'm still ticking, baby. You know that. Grand Rise, the Ferry Soul in the building was popping. Ferry Soul. How are you doing? Okay, she talking about Ferry. Okay, cool. They doing their thing. All right. 18 what is that? Jeromeo was popping, man. Got that Dragon Ball Z dude up on there. You know the freaking vibe. Likewise, I'm here for the love and truth. I don't know what that is. Wave or something like that. Yeah. Sue gang up early. Gemini was popping. You know the vibes. Hey, Sue, what up? What's going on, Ferry? You know that? All right, what's going on? Good morning, you wish. You know that. What's going on? Grand Rise and all of that. Break dance on that like button. That's right. Break dance on the like button. Y'all know the freaking vibe. Sisterhood in the building. Y'all know that they bad right now. You know the freaking vibe. Y'all know what time it is. 8:42. Okay, 8:42 where you at? 9:45 where you at? Umar Fry starting off on topic. You know, yeah, he do. You know, he knows what he's talking about. But then, man, we'll get into it, man. We'll get into it, man. No problem. Keep up the good work, family. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know the freaking vibe. Umar funny, man. Like, but and it's what it. That's right. He sent you. Who sent ya? Huh? Y'all know the freaking vibes, man. You heard Mike Phillips in the building. What's good? What's going on with you? You know the freaking vibes, man. You know how we do it. I only know how to be me, man. I can't be nobody else. You know, only can be Stewart. Only can be Stewart. She know the vibe. Shout out Gemini, man. Oh, damn, kiddo. What you doing sneaking out the bushes, kiddo? You better get your butt back in the bushes, baby. For them jello pudding pops, okay? Kiddo better get back in the bushes for them jello pudding pops. Okay, What up, kiddo? How you doing with your pretty self, huh? I gotta go find the other garden to go play with her, boy. She knows she look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I gotta go get my account today, man. I gotta go show my ID and all that. Time to go to work. What's up? Time to go to work. Welcome. I don't know who that is. I ain't never seen you before, but salute for coming through. Y'all know the freaking vibes, man. All right, let me see who that is. Yeah, no doubt. All right, cool. We got everybody in here. We got everybody. Cool. We got everybody. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to this goddamn interview. I'm back on the Umar train. Okay, I know they miss me, man. I know my Umar family miss me. But we back, baby. So let's get to it. We back now. All right, so y'all get ready. We back on the job again. We back. Oh, hell no. We back with all that. You know what I'm saying? We back. So let's get to this interview and see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? See, is he the same guy? Has he changed since the Suicide Squad took a break? We don't know. We're going to see what time it is.
Questions. You know what I mean? Always been some questions about your credibility.
Yeah.
But as far as your,
everything. Everything. So,
audience,
run it down.
Run it down.
Run it down.
You got your education.
Yes, sir.
Where you from?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I graduated from Scotland School for Veterans Children, which is a residential paramilitary academy in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Chambersburg, Pennsylvania is the hometown of Martin Delany, the grandfather of Pan-Africanism. It also happens to be the site where my ancestor Frederick Douglass met with John Brown before the 1859 raid on Harper's Ferry. So little known place, but historically significant. I graduated from Scotland in 92.
Hold on. Desandra Fisher, hello, suicide in chat. I'm new in the chat. Salute to Desandra Fisher. Thank you for showing up, sisterhood in the building. We doing the lady, we doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. You know what I mean? I'm probably not like your average whatever content creator. I don't know. I just do my thing. You know, that's all I can do. Okay, but salute to you for coming through. Super. Who else just snuck their butt in here? Colorful media snuck in here. How you doing, girl? I know what's going on. You feel me? Okay, now let's get busy. Let's keep going.
Millersville University for undergrad. I double majored, Brother Bobby, in psychology and political science. So starting in 92, finishing in 97. Went right back to Millersville University in 98 in order to earn my school psychology master's degree and certification. So I came back to the school district of Philadelphia 2001 to do my internship, took the test to be employed as a school psychologist, came in first place. Gotcha. And my first day of work as a certified school psychologist was 9/11/2001. Really? Literally, when I went down.
The first day he went to work for a school psychologist was 9/11. I don't know if it's true. Can y'all find that out? I don't know how true that is. But my man is blessed because everything he do is synchronized with something with history. Everything he do is synchronized with something with history. I don't know how it's possible to do that. I don't know how he did that. I mean, his purpose is, it must be very, very important to the universe and all the gods and all that. Because how everything he do is synchronized with history. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know. Let's see if somebody can find that out and see if it's true. This man is blessed and meant to be here. If everything he do almost is synchronized with history. God damn. Sometimes it could be a coincidence, though. It could be a coincidence. I don't know, player. Y'all let me know. We're going to keep on listening. Y'all see if y'all can go put y'all fingers to work and go find something. Sweet.
To the school district of Philadelphia's main building to pick up my psychological test equipment. The first thing the supervisor said to me, the director of school psychological services, he said, "You looking for test equipment? You might got to get a gun and fight."
Oh, really?
And so he told me to look at the TV because I didn't know what happened. Mm-hmm. This is my first day of work. Mm-hmm. And I look at the television, Brother Bobby, and I saw the Twin Towers dropping. So my career began in revolution, in drama, whatever you want to call it. That was the first thing. But let me go a little bit further. So then I enrolled Lehigh University, earned my second master's degree in educational leadership because I'm also a certified school principal and former school principal, by the way, and former school assistant principal, by the way. And then I went to the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine in Philadelphia. Of course, they didn't like me very much, but I graduated from there in 2010 with my doctorate in clinical psychology. So although I'm a certified school psychologist, my doctorate is in clinical psychology. The only credential that I don't have at present is my license as a psychologist because I never pursued it. Once you get your doctorate, you basically got to go back to work 1 year full time, supervise to get your license. But because most of my work is in the schools, I really didn't have a need to get the license.
So Umar,
look, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. I don't know. I'm not here. I can't judge this one. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. I have no idea. Somebody got to get on their job. You know, he went to the board of psychology a couple times, so he got to be telling the truth a little bit. You know, he got to be telling the truth just a little bit about some of these degrees. You know, just he got to be telling the truth just a little bit for some of these degrees. I don't know. Shout out to my man, Depth of the Clout Chasing TV in the freaking building. Make sure y'all sub to my man. He got that juicy, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you know what I'm saying, type of information over there. Whether it's beef or not beef, whatever, he got it. He over there flying off. And he another Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying, blogger like me. So salute to Las Vegas bloggers, man. We doing our thing. So salute to my man, Depth of the Clout Chasing TV. You want that hip hop news? the beats and not the beats, you got to run over there. I know I do my commentary, but he stay on the job. All right, make sure y'all go over there, man. That's my guy. Las Vegas shit. You know this shit, man.
There's so much controversy,
jealousy, and envy. Because if you go across the Black consciousness movement, Brother Bobby, very few people have any credentials at all. Many of the people who accuse me of not having and don't have anything. Some of them barely have a GED. You understand? So if you look at education, there's probably nobody in the conscious community with more formal education than I do. I hold 6 degrees, 3 professional credentials. None of them have as much formal education as I do. And mind you, none of my degrees were online. These were in the class. Okay, PCOM is an American Psychological Association approved program. These are top universities, if you would. Millersville, one of the top universities for mid-size. Lehigh University is just beneath the Harvard, the Yales, the Princetons. And PCOM, where I earned my doctorate, also is a prestigious white medical institution. So I didn't go.
Mute. Did y'all hear that? The player said, I'm the most educated, formal education than anybody in the conscious community. Mute. That's what he said. I ain't saying he said it. He said, I am the most formal educated person in the conscious community. No one has got more formal education than me. Then he started running it down. Running it down. I don't know. He might be right. He might be right about this. He just might be right about this. I don't know. Yeah. Because most of the conscious community, they came out of the jail cell. They say they come out of the jail cell and then they taught themselves. They read some books. That's what they said. I didn't say they said that. Okay? Most of the people in the conscious community said they start reading stuff in jail. Okay? In jail. Then they came out and made their own thing pop. Yeah, that's what they said. I ain't say it. They said it. I ain't say that. They said he might be right on this. He might got the best formal education in the conscious community. Most of the people just grow. I got read little books over here. Read little books over there. I got online. Dr. Sabi this. Dr. York this. I was in jail. Dr. York this. Blah, blah. Behind the walls, I became a 5%er. So he might be right on this. He might got the best formal education in the conscious community. I ain't saying. They say.
Fly by night schools. These are places where you have to earn your degrees.
Is it because you don't fit the normal narrative of other scholars?
Yes.
Per se?
Yes, I'm unapologetically African.
You kind of like got all these degrees and you just did all your studies.
I never gave up my street credentials.
Yeah, your street, you still.
I'm the only PhD who still walk the streets. I'm the only one. You catch me in any hood, any city, I'm there. So because of my demeanor, they say he's so hood, it's no way he can have these credentials.
Yeah, okay.
But if you notice, no one has ever challenged or been able to successfully refute it.
Not me. I was too busy trying to watch my ass, you dig? I don't know what you're talking about. How you doing, Goddess? I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying to watch too, Goddess. What you talking about? Where you at? Where you doing your thing at? I want to see it too. You know what I'm saying? With the jello pudding popping all of that. Huh? I want to watch too. Goddess, where you at? Goddess, where you doing your dances at? I want to pull up too, huh? Pull up to my bumper, baby. Huh? Where you doing your dances at? I want to pull up to your bumper, baby. Huh? Hell no. Huh? What you talking about, girl? Huh? Thirst levels has went up. The thirst levels has went up. Pull up to my bumper, baby. Hell no. You better stop being locked up, girl. Let's keep it going.
Thing I put forth. For example, Brother Bobby, before me, Black parents didn't know that the learning disability was an opinion, not a fact. Before me, they didn't know that ADHD was a psychiatric drug corporation scheme. Before me, they didn't know special education was a parent decision, not the school. You understand? Before me, black parents did not understand public education or special education or psychiatric medication the way they do now. There's no psychologist in American history who has impacted the way black people deal with the schools more than Dr. Umar Johnson. If I died today, I am unquestionably on the Mount Rushmore of black psychology, black political science, and Pan-Africanism, and most of all, school psychology.
So some of those areas, I think.
Did y'all hear that? Hold on. My man in the building, Shame TV East, watch Boss Town in the freaking house. Shout out to Boston. They got my boy out there. Y'all make sure y'all sub to my man Shame TV East Watch. Boss Town is in the house. People, Shame. Umar always say right things. His issue seems to be arrogance and lust for stardom. But brothers in jail and prison F off all day. Others study 20 hours a day. That's a fact, man. So, and let's keep it 100. Shout out to my man Boss Town East watching the building. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, so my man says, my man says, black people and black women wouldn't know about this happening in school, that happened in school, ADHD, all that, if it wasn't for him. Is that true? Is he telling the truth on that? Without Dr. Umar, you know, as a whole, we wouldn't know, or he means certain people, because certain people do learn from him, but not all of us. All of us don't learn from him. So do you mean certain people, or do he mean all of us, like in general? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is he right about this? If it wasn't for him, a lot of us wouldn't know. I think he can argue that. What y'all think about that? He might can argue that. He definitely might can argue that. Let's go.
Have scholars in those areas.
True.
They don't have a lot.
True. That's very true.
Very few.
Which makes my message extremely unique and important. Because who is going to fill the void if I gave up traveling the country as I do, educating parents on what they need to do to protect their children? When I give a lecture, Brother Bobby, they're basically getting a first-rate university education on school psychology, educational law, special education due process. Attorneys charge thousands of dollars in consultation fees for the work that I give out at a lecture for $20. Which is why I take issue when people take my work lightly, because I can easily fall back, become a coon, and make $1 million a year misdiagnosing black children with learning disabilities, conduct disorders, and ADHDs. You know how much money you can make in the field of psychology? All you got to do, Brother Bobby, is stamp that label on that child. Every label is worth dollars. This is a money market. This ain't got nothing to do with mental health.
So with our black boys, they suffer.
Yes.
Right. They really, really suffer. And they get diagnosed. I remember my son, you just met him a few minutes ago. He was in school and they were saying, well, he's got attention deficit disorder.
How about the teacher can't keep his...
All right, Dr. Umar say, yo, y'all better pay that $20, $30 to come see him lecture. Because what he give out is university type of information. So y'all better stop acting like y'all don't know and pay that money. That's what he said. And he said he could easily drop out and be a coon. I ain't say the word, he said. And he could just put labels on y'all and make $1 million a year off y'all if he want to. So y'all better respect his game. All right? Y'all better respect Big Papa. Okay? Big Papa, y'all better respect Big Papa, because Big Papa can be a coon and make millions of dollars off you if he want to. Y'all better respect Big Papa. That's what he said. I ain't saying this. He said. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that the information he give you is so university level that you shouldn't cry about it? You should just pay that money he wants you, come show up to every lecture? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I never been to a lecture. I don't know. He do got some good information though. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. We gonna keep listening though. Big Papa said you better put some respect on his name. Put some respect on Big Papa name. He got that info that costs a lot of money. He can easily be a coon and make $1 million a year off you, black people, black boys. Just put a label on you, sign a subscription, and get paid. Which he's telling the truth on that. He's telling the truth on that. He's telling the truth on that.
And it's the teacher.
That's right.
Who's not certified.
That's right.
And not a legal
or motivated.
Or not a professional.
Yes.
that says stuff like that. So I mean, I didn't put him on that because I you know,
thank God.
Thank God. Thank God. I didn't put him on that going there. I told his mother, no, we're not going to do all that. Put him on that medication. You know,
medication to get an education. Why do you need medication, Brother Bobby, to get an education? Medication to get an education because the teacher isn't motivated enough to hold your attention so that you can digest the misinformation that they're giving you in the first place. You see that? The problem with Black boys in education is not that they cannot learn, nor is it that they don't want to learn. The teacher isn't interested in whether or not they learn. It is the teacher that is the conduit for the failure of Black boys. And over 90% of those teachers are white women. And even when the teachers are Black women, they're using a white curriculum. So why are you expecting Black boys to be successful in a classroom that is ran by a white racist female?
That's true. That is so true.
Boys are not girls, but in public school.
Wait, did y'all hear that? Now I had a lot of Caucasian women as my teachers, and they never came off racist to me. Not one of them. So what did he mean that all the Caucasian teachers are racist? I had a lot of them, and they never came off that way to me. Not saying they're not out there, but I had a lot of Caucasian female teachers, and they did not come off racist to me. So I think he needs to back up on that statement, because that's not a completely true statement. I had a whole bunch of them, and they was not racist to me. They helped me like they helped everybody else. Now, I don't know if they was racist in they off duty. I don't know if they was racist on off duty, but I know at school they wasn't racist to me. So I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not saying they're not out there, because they out there. But for him to make that general statement, he need to get. Anyway, let's keep going.
Boys are expected to act like girls. And when a boy cannot act like a girl, he is considered to be disordered. The new masculine is feminine. The new masculine is feminine. Feminine is in for boys and masculinity is out. That's why they got the Me Too movement. Any man that look at a woman wrong, you're going to get charged with rape, sexual harassment. And we don't trivialize sexual violence, because as you and I know, Black women are more likely to suffer it than any other woman. So we don't trivialize sexual violence, but we do take issue with politically motivated sexual accusations like the ones that sent Bill Cosby, my North Philadelphia brother, to prison. And now he's sitting right outside of Philadelphia in a prison, legally blind, Brother Bobby. I know someone who works in there. They said he needs 2 people to help him go to the bathroom, 2 people to eat, 2 people to get dressed. This is the #1 Black television star in American history. Opened the doors for Richard Pryor. Remember, Cosby was before Richard, before all of them. Before them all. And look, he's running around in a jail cell, legally blind, being treated like a common criminal because not.
Yeah. Hey, facts. That's why I said not all of them. They are out there, but I know it's not all of them are not like that. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, you right about that. They do be hiding it. They definitely be hiding it. But I'm saying I had some ones that wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they was like that off duty. See what I'm saying? I don't know if they was like that off duty, Shane. But they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not them off duty, but I know inside the classroom, they was making sure all of us get the same type of love, you heard? Like I said, I'm talking about the teachers I had. I don't know about everybody else teachers, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they do after I leave the classroom either. I'm just saying the interactions I had with them, it was all right, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, some people do, they do be hiding it too. There's people out there who hide their shit too. That's a fact. Italian biker? Must I say Italian biker? Hell no. Hell no. Let me see. Let me tell you something. He needs to shut his mouth. My aunt was a teacher, and she's white, and she never been racist while she was teaching. Like I said, I don't know everybody, so everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. I had a teacher that was Black, And he thought he had his own people. When I got older, I see what he was doing. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. He wants people to be people divided, period. My people fought for the segregation and all in vain of people. I don't know. I don't know if he want people to be like that. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I want to smack him for talking. Hey, I'm just saying. You got those type of teachers out there though. They got something like that though. Keeping it plain was popping. Please, black people, we don't need to savior. Stop listening to Umar and the rest of these clowns. Keep it plain. You can listen to him because he got good information. So I'm not shunning his information. I'm not shunning that. But some things, how he twists to make his own narrative, I'm shunning that. The way how he try to prey on black people with ignorance, I'm shunning that. The way he try to twist stuff to go, to make it fit whatever he trying to sell, I'm shunning that. But he got good information. So I'm not saying don't take the good information and use it. I ain't gonna say that. That'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy for me. I hear what you're saying though. Yeah, I didn't know Bill Cosby was blind either. Damn, Bill Cosby blind? That's crazy, man. Racists has been in all walks of life since we've been here. They just know how to hide. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact right there. I think I'm not racist. Hey, man, it's wild out here. I feel it. I've never had any racist teachers. Yeah, we're just lucky. They out here, though. They out here. He gets under my skin badly. Yeah, I know he gives things. He does have good info. That's a fact. See what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say don't listen to him. You just got to be careful what you taking from it. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. That's it. I hear you, player. I hear you, player. Are his papers real? Have we seen them? Hey, some people say they are real. Some people say they are real. So I don't know. I haven't really looked it up. I don't really know. First impression is bad of Umar Johnson. I mean, I don't know. I think his first impression he came out was pretty good. I think his first impression of him actually coming out was pretty good. I don't know. Maybe not now, but I think his first impression was pretty good. Likewise, ladies, some lied on me saying I was a racist, but the truth came out. All right, let's get back to this guy. So I don't know. Let's get back to this guy though.
Not only could he not keep his hands off white girls, but the system wanted to sit him down.
Yeah, because he's getting ready to purchase things.
Absolutely.
Step up.
And I'm going to go a step further. You ready for this bomb?
What's that?
I'm going to drop another bomb.
Tell me.
Not only was Bill Cosby incarcerated because he wanted to purchase a major media network. There's a bigger reason than that. The number one reason they sat Bill Cosby down, Brother Bobby, is because Bill Cosby's home estate right outside of Philadelphia is sitting on oil and sitting on land that the developers considered to be prime property. And they arrested Bill Cosby to bankrupt him. So he would have to sell the house so the developers could get the land and get the oil that they believe is under the land.
Hold on. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Do I got to rewind that? Do anybody got any truth to that? So Bill Cosby took it to jail. It's a Dr. Umar words, not mine. Bill Cosby got taken to jail because the authorities, the elites, knew his house was sitting on oil. So they had to get him in jail so they can bankrupt him, so they can seize the house that they think that's sitting on top of oil. I'm going to say that for you again. I want to see if you can catch that. Dr. Umar said, I ain't say it. I ain't say that shit. Hell no, that wasn't me. That the authorities, the elites, took him out, set him down in jail because his house is sitting on oil. So they can make him bankrupt, so he can sell and they can seize the house that the house allegedly might be sitting on some oil. I want to know if y'all can figure that out. Y'all figure that out, man. Y'all figure that out. Y'all figure that out. Well, Sue, I don't know what you eating, but that way you too. Is this right here? Is this right here? It's Goji Berry's next show. Huh? Now I don't know how that makes sense. Y'all make that make sense. First he said they know it's on oil, and then he said that they think it's on oil. Y'all make that make sense. Y'all make that make sense, man. Nigga lie, he got Y'all make that make sense. Y'all make that make sense. Never heard that. And does Bill know his family said no? I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all make that make sense, man. I just want to know. I just want to know where he get that from, because he ain't citing no sources. Y'all make that make sense, man. Okay, he said there it is. There go the credentials. Y'all check out the credentials right there, man. Y'all go look at the credentials. He posted it. Let's keep going. I mean, if they know it's there, why would they need to think that it's there? I don't know, but I don't know. That'll make no sense.
That's the real reason Bill Cosby in jail. Ain't had nothing to do with no ugly old white girls.
It's power.
Power concedes nothing without a demand.
That girl, that's an ugly old white lady.
Right. Shoulders bigger than mine.
Look like a linebacker.
Look like a linebacker.
Hell no.
She from North Philly. We got better taste than that.
What is the state of Philly right now, man? Because it's one of the most historical landmark, what they say, America.
Yeah, America.
Yeah, I believe he need to go home, man. I think that's trash. I think Bill Cosby need to go home. Like that, that's trash, man. You know what I'm saying? That's trash. They need to go home. That's trash. You feel me? Fuck out of here, man. They need to let my homie go home straight like that. Elliot is sad, just popping, man. What you doing, baby? You know the freaking vibes. Wheat bread. What's up, wheat bread? Wheat bread. What's up? Hell dog. Black Anonymous, what's up, baby? I'm gonna do your blog site today too, all right? As a matter of fact, I might do it right after this. So wheat bread. Yo, some of y'all crazy with these channel names, man. Wheat bread. Y'all niggas crazy. Yeah, but shout out to Black Anonymous, y'all. Drop your blog spot in here again so everybody can go check it out. I didn't even pay attention. That was his name. I'm over here tripping. All right, so drop your blog spot. Matter of fact, I'll do your video on your blog on Umar today, probably after this video. All right, so Black Anonymous, shout out to Black Anonymous. She's part of the what is it called? Anti-Afro Warriors, man. Okay, Anti-Afro Spengali's Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Queen Anti-Afro. Shout out to all of them. You know the freaking vibes. So I'll make sure I do her post today. You know what I mean? I'm back. I took a break from the Umar joint, but we back. Nigga named Wheat Bread, cuz this shit crazy. Y'all niggas need help. Shout out to Black Anonymous, man. Y'all know the freaking vibes, man. Y'all know what time it is. All right, Anti-Fraud Warriors. My bad. Anti-Fraud Warriors. AFW. My bad. I got that shit all jacked up. Y'all know the freaking vibes, man. All right, you know what time it is, man. All right, y'all crazy. I forgot. I didn't even realize his name was Wheat Bread. I didn't even realize homie name was Wheat Bread. Man, y'all play too damn. I ain't even realize. It's like I ain't even realize his name was Wheat Bread. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. True Black Anonymous blog spot. You know the freaking vibes, man. Anti-Fraud Warriors. There you go. Okay, my bad. I ain't know that. I ain't know it. Okay, I got the wrong. Jahar Rules, Anti-Fraud Warriors. What's up, man? I see Ja Rules in the building. Ja Rules in the building. Y'all subscribe to Ja Rules. He do his thing too. You already do his thing out here. Check out the blog, y'all. Just read and think for yourself. No doubt, no doubt. What'd he say? Something. I can't remember what she said. I think Bill is in jail because he called out black people's dysfunction behavior, and white liberals can't have that. Ja Rules, I don't know. Why would he go to jail for that? That's kind of crazy. A lot of people do that. People call out that. He shouldn't be in jail for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you think Bill in jail for unjustly. 2, if you think it's the right thing to do. Press 1 if you think Bill Cosby in jail. You know what I'm saying? Unjustly in jail. And 2, if you think, nah, he deserved to be in there. I don't think. I mean, it's a lot of people they let off. You know what I'm saying? So they can let Bill Cosby off. That's how I think about it. What up, Sue Umar out here freaking? Nah. I just used the thumbnail as a clickbait. Doug Spears was popping. Nah, I just used the thumbnail as this regular shit. I don't think he touching nobody, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure he touching somebody, but it's cold. I would be right back. All right, no doubt. Doug crazy as hell. 1, okay, you say, okay, he should be out. 1, he should be out. 1, he should be out. Okay, everybody think he should be out. Yeah, I think he should be out too. I think it's trash. They let a lot of people off who do worse things than that. And I'm saying, plus they was around, they knew what's going on. Hollywood do a lot of stuff, they know what's going on. He in jail because he wanted to buy a network 8. I mean, that's what a lot of us think, but it could be something else. A lot of us think that it could be something else, though. Everyone needs to sub to me. Hold on, player. Hold on, player. What she think she doing? Coming in my chat room talking about everybody needs to sub to me. Huh? Player. Huh? Hell no. The real predators of the world are unknown and still running around free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So black people let make our adults healthy mentally and physically in our community so they can lead the next generation. I hear you, man, but the state of our community, man, you just gotta learn how to see what time it is and follow whatever you need to follow to help you grow. There ain't gonna be no leaders in a long time because it's too hard. And it's too hard to lead in the black community today. You know what I'm saying? And if you are gonna lead, you gotta learn not to look at anybody else who ain't leading so you can compare yourself. You just gotta lead and just go. You just gotta do your thing and go. Don't ever compare yourself. And that's what a lot of us get caught up at. But you got some people out there who understand how to do it. You just be you. Do your thing and don't worry about the backlash. It is what it is. Backlash won't come anyway. Backlash won't come anytime. Serve your ass back. Yeah, let him go. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I take care of my pets. What are you talking about? What is y'all doing there? You know what I'm saying? The state of our communities allowed predators Umar Johnson to move. Yeah, it's a fact. See, we ain't even checking people like this. So we got a long way to go, man. We got a long way to go. But I understand what time it is, so I don't really trip off that shit.
Bertha was born in
Philadelphia. What is the state of the city of black? I'm talking about a black Philadelphia. I ain't talking about white Philadelphia. I'm talking about black Philadelphia.
The consciousness is still there. You still have brothers and sisters on the ground moving and shaking, trying to make something happen. But let us be clear. Philadelphia is one of America's oldest free.
Shout out to Stormy. You know I'm Stormy in the building from New York. And shout out to Follow the Leader 90. What's up, Follow the Leader 90, man? We need to hook up, man. You know the freaking vibes. You know what time it is. All right, let's get it.
Philadelphia is the birthplace of the Black Boule. Okay? The Black secret society that answers to the white power structure. So in Philadelphia, you're not likely to get a revolt like you got down in St. Louis. You're not likely to get a revolt like you got down in Baltimore, Maryland, because in Philadelphia, the black power structure, the Coon Illuminati controls the behavior of the black working class and underclass to such an extent, Brother Bobby, that to really get something done in Philadelphia, you have to be anointed or appointed by the black bourgeoisies in place.
Who live in Philly? Who live in Philly to confirm this? Who lives in Philly to confirm this? He said there's a black coon. How you say that word? Illuminati in Philly. Is this true that the black boule in Philly You can't rise or fall unless they say so. That's what he said. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. Who live in Philly? Who lives in Philly? I don't know if it's true or not. Can y'all find somebody who live in Philly and say that they can't climb the rankings or whatever unless the black coon Illuminati lets you do it? I ain't say it. He said that. Can somebody in Philly find if this true? I don't know. He said it. I ain't say it.
For example, right? Mm-hmm. I'm the #1 black certified school psychologist in history. Mm-hmm. I was never be where I was now if I waited for Philadelphia to take me there. But didn't Jesus say in the Bible that a prophet
will not be popular in his own home?
Well, is without honor except in his own home. Yeah, right. Think about it. Honorable Elijah Muhammad had to leave his home. Malcolm had to leave his home. Dr. King had to leave his home. Marcus Garvey had to leave his home. Nearly every major black leader we have produced in this country had to leave the town of their birth in order to build for the people. I am.
Hold on. The hell just happened? Hold on. Okay, video pod for a minute.
Well, even the hip hop stuff, you know what I mean? We combed Atlanta, and it was so different that when you can step into a black bookstore, you know,
it's a fraternity in the what is that? Okay.
The Black Madonna bookstore. Also, the other one in Greenbrier Mall.
You know, you got all this stuff going on in black people doing things together. Now,
but beneath that, well, you got the Center for Disease Control.
Now, see, that's a whole nother.
The Atlanta child murders, which we just found out recently, that the Ku Klux Klan of Georgia was involved in the Atlanta child murder. So that brother that was in jail, he was blamed for deaths he did not commit. And the government knew that it was the Ku Klux Klan that took out several of those babies in Atlanta, but they kept it a secret and allowed the brother to be charged because they didn't want to create a race war. So they let that.
All right. Who lived down in what he say? What that place say? He said Atlanta or somewhere? Is that right? Did that happen to a black kid down in what he say, Atlanta or Georgia? I forgot which place he said. One of them places where the Ku Klux Klan did murders on young kids and they let somebody else get charged for it. Is that story true? It might be true. I think he might be telling the truth on this one. He might be telling the truth about this. Because they definitely still be down there doing that. So we can't say that, you know, everything he says out of the question. Can't say that. But y'all got to say about this triple K thing that he just said. What y'all got to say about that? What y'all think about that? That, you know, a black man got charged for somebody else's murder that the triple K did. I don't know. I never heard of that story, so I don't know. What the heck? What's wrong with you? You want to see what's up with his mouth? Hey, do your thing, baby. Oh, he said Atlanta. Okay, so that story might be true. They still probably be down there bothering them. You know what I'm saying? So that story might be true though. The story might be true, man. Nah, I don't. We can't say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about that story. I don't know about it. So I can't say if it's true or not, but it could be true. I did hear that they still are down there bothering them. I did hear that before. And that's recent. That's like a couple years ago.
That brother became the sacrificial lamb, Brother Bobby.
Well, that's the system.
That's the system. But I'm going to tell you this. I believe Atlanta, Georgia is a federal case study. I believe that the Center for Blacks.
You say it's an investigation?
It is a research experiment. Can you answer this? Is it just a coincidence that the Center for Disease Control is in the same black city that leads the nation in new HIV and current AIDS cases? They said that the AIDS rate in Atlanta can compete with the AIDS rate in certain African countries.
I heard.
How can the AIDS rate in the so-called most developed nation on earth compete with the AIDS rate in our homeland of Africa, where we know Bill Gates and the Center for Disease Control and the Rockefeller World Population Council is dropping AIDS on our brothers and sisters through the vaccinations. Atlanta is an experiment on the extermination and contamination of Black people, and the CDC is carrying out. That is my allegation. That is my allegation. But I promise you it will be proven true in the future.
Yep.
Who live in Atlanta? Who live in Atlanta can say he's telling the truth? I don't know. I gotta look this up. Is this true? Atlanta is leading in the HIV? I don't know. That's what he said. I don't know. Who live in Atlanta? Who knows somebody live in Atlanta can do their research and say, yeah, he right. Atlanta is leading in the HIV in the Black community. I don't know. That's what he said. And he said the headquarters for that type of thing, studies, is right in Atlanta too. So he said Atlanta is a case study. He said, what's the coincidence? They got the largest HIV rate and the headquarters of case studies about that stuff. Is it live in Atlanta? Who can prove that? I don't know. We got to look that up. I don't know, y'all. We got to look that up, huh? We got to look it up. I don't know. Colorful Shoe, you got to see the movie Atlanta Child Murders. The man was a rapist who killed young men. Oh, word? Okay. See, that's the problem. He lie and tell the truth in the same tone and factual demeanor. So it's hard to decipher the truth from lies. Exactly, Stormy. That's what pimps do. Preachers do it. Regular people do it. You got to mix the truth with the lies. That's how you will people in, and you get them all confused. Come on, that's common sense. That's how you do it. You mix the truth with the lies and sound. I understand what you're saying. I don't know nothing he's saying. I never heard of it, so I can't say I don't know. He's saying the truth though. There, you see, I don't know. I have no idea about none of this. We have a place in Atlanta. He lied once again. What you mean? What you mean he lied? He said there's a place in Atlanta where y'all do case studies there about stuff like that. That's why he said. It got to be. It ain't no coincidence or something. Now the Atlanta HIV in Atlanta is serious, but he mixed it with the crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't know. Solid but deadly. Atlanta Black folks knew in the 80s that Klan was involved. Okay. Wayne Williams is still in prison. Why isn't he advocating for his release? I'm from Georgia. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Some people there that know some of that knowledge there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see if he's mixing it up, or does he know what he's talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm just here just to see what time it is. I don't really know if he's telling the truth or not. I have no idea about none of this. Exactly, Storm. He mixes some truth with some lies, with some exaggeration, so it's hard for a lot of people to decipher. That's what I'm saying. But if you listen to what he's saying and then you go try to figure it out, you will see if he's telling the truth or not, though. You know what I'm saying? The CDC is in Atlanta. Also, there is a research about HIV epidemic. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. So I guess he's not telling no lie with that. Then he lying? Damn. Yes, I don't know, man. That's why if somebody lived there, they can look it up. The CDC is in Atlanta, not just for ATL. Its research is on the whole country. Oh, word? Oh, okay. So they research is for everybody. It's just based in Atlanta. And so he using. Okay, well, I see what he's saying too. Why did they put it in Atlanta, but they use it for everybody else too? That's just his theory, though. I think that's just his theory. Maybe he's not saying it's a super factual. Maybe he's just saying what. Maybe it's not a coincidence or something. I don't know. You gotta ask Umar. I'm not him. It's Cali. That's the most HIV vet cases. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Cali got the most. I don't know. Silent here, clown. Big facts. I guess he want a serial killer to get more bodies. Damn, hold on. Damn, I gotta watch that then. I gotta watch that. Hey, is it on Netflix? Is that movie or that documentary on Netflix? Because I got Netflix, so I gotta start watching documentaries, man. I used to watch them with the ex-homie, but I gotta start watching documentaries again. Is that documentary on Netflix? What is it called? Atlanta Serial Killer or Atlanta what? What is it called? Atlanta something? I'm looking at 10.2 cases in Cali, and that's the highest number in HIV. That's crazy, man. Shout out Jimmy now doing her thing. The Atlanta child murders happened. Okay, the Atlanta child murders. All right, I'm gonna have to look that up on. I'm gonna have to look that up on Netflix.
Yeah, because man, I saw a lot of homosexuality down there.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I went to the Lenox Mall.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, I seen men with men, women with women, and kissing and hugging, and I saw all of this stuff.
And because
I'm old school.
You old school. Old school.
I'm into the,
And old school rule says what? We've always had a little bit of sugar in the tank, but it was in the closet.
Always.
There was an etiquette. You don't bring it around the children. Yeah. We ain't gonna discuss it out front.
They bring it around the kids.
They bring it around now, but that's because all of the black institutions, predominantly the black church and the black college, the black church and the black college are dependent on white philanthropy to keep their doors open and lights on. Mm-hmm. So whenever you don't have black power, and let's be clear, black power is the organized black dollar.
That's what it is.
Black power is the organized black dollar. The black church and the black university is so dependent on white handouts and grants from the government that they were afraid that if they did not co-sign the homosexual extermination agenda against black males, that they would lose their money. And that's why you can hardly find a black church or a black college that will disagree with the normalization of homosexuality. See what it is, Brother Bobby, is.
Woo, did y'all hear that? He coming for you. He coming. He set tripping. He set tripping. Did y'all hear that? So now, all the black colleges and the black churches, he coming for your ass. He set tripping on you. Now, I don't know how true this is. I don't know how true it is. But he said, black folks always had sugar in their tank. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention. But we hid it from the children and certain people. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. But now it's all out in the open. It's all out in the open now. And, he said the black colleges depend on Caucasian funding and the black churches depend on Caucasian funding, so much so that they had to adopt the homosexual idea or, putting on the black man so they would keep the doors open in their schools and churches. That's why you don't see them fighting back anymore, because they need that funding. Is that true? I don't know. That's what he said. That's what he said. But we did used to hide it, though. People used to try to hide it. I do remember that time. People used to try to hide it, like don't bring it around the children. Yeah, that's the fact. It was a time. But times do change. Times do change, though. Like, we got to be honest here. Times do change, though. So we can't be acting like everything just going to stay the same because right here it used to be this way. No, times change. Times change. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, whatever you want to think, but times do change, though, and things change. Y'all let me know, man. Raw Honesty T was popping. She in the building. You know what freaking vibe was popping. You know that, man. Make sure you sub to Raw Honesty T. She do her thing, too. Y'all know the freaking vibes, man. But things do change. Y'all let me know, man. Let's keep cooking, though.
Not just the proliferation of homosexuality. It's the normalization of homosexuality.
Which wasn't created by us anyway.
What's created, it's a Greco-Roman phenomenon. Exactly. That's their culture. It's not ours. Mm-hmm. Which is why we have to have that conversation about cultural imperialism. How can one culture change another person's culture? Who are you to tell me what a family is? Who are you to tell me that my son has a right to live as a woman if he so chooses? And why are you teaching my son that he has this right as early as the 5th grade? And why are they? Is it a coincidence now? Is it a coincidence that homosexuality is getting this type of attention? No. It's population control, Brother Bobby. They're not doing this because they want to see black people gay. They want to see black people dead. They can care less whether you're gay or straight. They don't care about us, period. But the reason they're pushing homosexuality is because, but it prevents birth. It prevents reproduction. And not only that, a gay black man in America A gay black man in America, right, has a 50% chance, 1 in 2 chance of dying prematurely from AIDS, Brother Bobby. We don't hate our gay black brothers.
And we're not reproducing.
We're not reproducing, and they killing us off. To be a black gay male is damn near death sentence. It's damn near. We don't hate gay black men. We're saying, brother, that this is a trap. This is a trap. It's killing off the black family. There's no way you can tell me you're for the black family and you're for the proliferation of this lifestyle, because it kills it. What is the benefit of a black boy seeing a black male with his lover being intimate on the street, Brother Bob? What is the benefit to a black girl of seeing a black woman being intimate with another black?
All right. Oh, Ricky SD, what's up, baby? How you doing? Shout out to my sister, Ricky SD. She said, yeah, they hide it. They will kill you if you didn't. Oh, I ain't know that. See, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Okay, that's some good info to know. Y'all listening? Y'all listening to what he's saying? Are y'all listening to what he's saying, man? What's going on, man? I'm just here to try to get. I'm not here trying to judge nobody. I'm just trying to see what time it is. You know how we do it. Suicide Squad gang. Trying to see what time it is. How about the law? It's against the law to discriminate. Duh. Jamal Johnson, is this Pops? What's up, Dad? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Jamal Johnson, what's popping, man? I think this is his dad. It might be. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Right. There is discrimination law as well. You can look at that. You can look at that too. You know, it is a discrimination law, so you definitely could put that into play. So what do y'all think, man? I mean, do y'all believe that being homosexual, they made it that way to population control? I do agree with that, population control, because you cannot properly produce, but they have artificial insemination, or they can use another man to impregnate that woman, and then the seed can come about. You see what I'm saying? So y'all let me know, man. It's kind of wild, because at first, they couldn't have no baby, but then they could just go get impregnated by another. They'll go find a man who want to do it, because there's many cases of two females who dating each other, and they'll find a man to impregnate the female aspect of the relationship, the female one, and then boom, they have a baby. Or they can go to the sperm bank and get inseminated, and then they have a baby. See what I'm saying? So now they still having kids now. But I understand what he's saying, though. At first, it used to be a secret, but now it's not. It's all out there. But, it is what it is. Like, things change. Times change, rules change, everything changed. So I understand what he's saying on that, though. You know the freaking vibes, man. I mean, that's what he said. You don't think it's a trap? Gay folks ain't thinking about you. This dude, the whole... All right, you feel me? He said it's always here. He said it was always here. So, I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I am, and I don't like it at all. Oh, what you mean? Black Gorilla Family was popping. Black Gorilla Family was popping, which the freaking vibes. He be trying to cause division amongst people. Hey, you're not the only person who say that. Unity is where it's at. People, no matter the gender, can have kids now. Just need money. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Let people love who the F they want. Not every gay man in America has HIV. I feel you on that. Get a cousin that did it. I hear you on that. If anyone seems to want to divide, so white people can be gay and still reproduce. Hell no, that's not a white or black issue. Yeah, I feel you. That makes sense too. That makes sense too. I feel you on that. What about women who are sterile? Like stripes on a tiger, they just born that way. Yeah, that's a fact too. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. That's why I don't understand. Sometimes we might get caught up in they trying to target us with this, that, and the third. But like y'all said, that's a everybody issue. Sometimes it's hard for black people to see certain things because we're so used to getting target stuff thrown at us. We just take everything. Like, oh, they doing this to us too. No, but y'all, you're right about that. The same sex dating is everybody problem. It's not just a black problem. That's everybody problem. So That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Because everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing it. Everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact. That's everybody's problem. It's not a black problem. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. What y'all say, man? Who your cousin? I can say that my uncle is gay and he don't have HIV or AIDS from. Yeah, I know, but some people do get it though. You know what I'm saying? Some people get it though. Some people get it, but I'm just saying.
Woman. If you can convince black boys to only date boys, and if you can convince black girls to only date girls, where do the babies come from? Won't be no babies. This is genocide, and we can't even see it. We are confusing genocide with civil rights. American Psychiatric Association considered homosexuality a mental illness all the way up to 1973. Why did they change it? Because they was going to use the homosexual movement to co-opt the black movement in the aftermath of Dr. King's assassination. They were going to use the homosexual movement to co-opt the black movement in the aftermath of Dr. King. This is a takeover. We have no more rights. We let Barack Obama give everything we fought for to gays, immigrants, white women, Latinos, and all we did was clap and worship Obama while he was selling us out. And now his wife, Michelle Obama, her book right now, they said according to the sales projections right now, Michelle Obama's book may go down in history as the second overall bestseller in American history, second only to the Bible. Did you hear what I just said? If Michelle Obama's book keeps selling the way it's selling, the only book in American history that may have sold more copies is the Holy Bible itself. Now, here's the question. Michelle Obama know her husband did anything for black people. Yeah, nothing for black people. Are they going to give any of that money to help brothers get out of jail? Is she going to give any of that book sale money to help improve the schools? Is she going to use any of that money to start a bank for black people? Is she going to use any of that money to create jobs for black people? What are the Obamas going to do for having sold out black folks? Except cash in on it through book sales. I knew he was going to be a sellout. I called it before he got elected. Because whenever black people get elected, black people do worse because we do not control the agenda. And most of us are Democrats. And the white Democrats don't give a damn about black folks. Which is why I do not vote, Brother Bobby, unless you are an independent candidate. If you are not an independent candidate, I do not vote for you. Because if you are a Democrat, you're loyal to the Democratic machine. And the Democratic machine is a white racist institution.
What about the Republican side of it?
Well, see, here's the thing.
Because that's like the police to me.
I respect the Republicans for one reason and one reason only. They are honest with their racism.
Oh, for sure.
The Democrat uses psychological techniques to convince the black man and woman that they actually care about them.
And nothing never happened.
And nothing never happened. Remember, the agenda for the Democrat and the Republican is the same. Black extermination. The agenda is the same. It's the technique and the tactic. It's the strategy to achieve it. The Democrats like to play mind games. Republicans like to tell the truth.
So what can we do as a people, man, to get this information out of it? Because I know that education is power, man. Once you know something and you discover something, and oh man, because I know a lot of times, man, we're bogged down by religion.
Right.
And religion ain't a problem in and of itself. In and of itself, religion is neutral. Malcolm X was a Muslim. The Honorable Marcus Garvey was a Christian. Most of my Pan-Africanist forefathers were preachers of the church. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner, Alexander Crummell. These were men of the church. The problem is that the black church has reinvented itself, Brother Bobby. And the black church is no longer an institution that agitates for black people. The black church no longer agitates for black people. It accommodates. Yeah, it's accommodating. It builds a relationship with the white power structure. It no longer fights. Show me a church in Tulsa. Medium to low. I'm not talking about the corner store church. I'm talking about a legitimate medium to low. Show me a church with at least 1,000 members, right? 1,000. That is at the front. That is at the front lines of fighting for black folks in the 5 key areas where we suffer today. What are the 5 major issues affecting black people? Miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, and access to wealth. I repeat, miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, access to wealth. So show me a church that's doing anything besides talking about any of those 5 major problems we got. Wow. And then I'm gonna take you to Bernie Sanders, and I'm gonna take you to Kamala Harris, and I'm gonna take you to Cory Booker, and I'm gonna take you to Joe Biden, and I'm gonna take you to Donald Trump, and I'm gonna take you to every candidate running for president, Green Party, Democrat, Libertarian, Republican, Independent, who has a plan to address the impact of any of those 5 problems on the life of Black people. Until you have a program to address miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, and access to wealth, I'll never vote for your ass.
Okay, cool. Now he calling out people left and right about how they ain't got this going on, they ain't got that going on. But what do he got going on? Where's his RBG, political classes at? Where they at? Where's his schools at? His curriculums at? He calling out everybody else. That's interesting, right? That's interesting. So everybody else ain't doing what he want them to do. But he definitely ain't doing what he said he need to do or what people want him to do. What up, sister? What's popping? Make sure y'all sub to Sister Maru. She's trying to run her numbers up. And it's okay. Let's let her cloud off us. Go ahead, cloud, baby. Cloud off us. Run her numbers up. Sister Maru in the building. That's kind of interesting that he's telling everybody else they ain't doing what he ain't gonna vote for them because they ain't doing what he wants them to do or what's necessary. Not saying that he might be telling the truth or something. But he ain't got no school, his curriculum, his RBG, this ain't nobody got no pamphlets or nothing. Oh, he made his pamphlets, ain't selling. Oh, he got pamphlets? Oh, my bad. I ain't even know that. I ain't know he had pamphlets. Okay. But no, where his school at though? Wait, come on, man. Like, yo, people are funny, man. There will never be a school, so stop. People are funny. They like to call out everybody else. Why they supposed to be doing the same type of deal, and they ain't got nothing really going on either. Yo, this crazy.
Show me solutions. Ain't none.
Nobody brings on.
Nobody, because everybody knows America wants to rid itself of the American Negro. We were brought here to do what? Work. 243 years, work. Now this year, 400 years later, guess what? You're no longer needed to work. So what do you do with the people who you don't need but cannot deport? Brother Bobby, are you aware that Black people are the only people in America? We are the only non-whites in this country who cannot be deported. You can deport Chinese. You can deport anybody else because they have a homeland. Slavery destroyed the psychological and spiritual and social and political connection between African Americans and Africans. We're the only people who have no connection with the surname of our identity. So they can't put us on a boat and send us home. So how do you get rid of a people you can't send away, Brother Bobby? return, and we just came back. So the president of Ghana and many other African nations are inviting us to come back home and partake in the wealth and in the future of African countries.
African Americans to come back?
Oh yeah, they're giving out land. They're giving out land. I got 50 acres waiting for me right now. Okay. That we're gonna be building Blackwallstreet, West Africa. Did you hear that? Blackwallstreet, West Africa. I'm gonna talk about it at today's lecture. Blackwallstreet, West Africa, brother. I want to build the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We have it in Delaware. They're giving out land. Do not vote, brother Bobby, unless you are an independent candidate. If you are not an independent candidate, I do not vote for you. Because if you are a Democrat, you're loyal to the Democratic machine. And the Democratic machine is a white racist institution.
What about the Republicans sign up?
Well, see, here's the thing.
Because that's like the police to me.
I respect the Republicans for.
What up, X? Is popping with you, boy? You know the freaking vibes.
And one reason only. They are honest with their racism.
Oh, for sure.
The Democrat uses psychological techniques to convince the black man and woman that they actually care about them.
And nothing never happened.
And nothing never happened. Remember, the agenda for the Democrat and the Republican is the same. Black extermination. The agenda is the same. It's the technique and the tactic. It's the strategy to achieve it. The Democrats like to play mind games. Republicans like to tell the truth.
So what can we do as a people, man, to get this information out here? Because I know that education is power, man. Once you know something and you discover something, and oh man, because I know a lot of times, man, we're bogged down by religion in our churches, man. You know,
and religion ain't a problem in and of itself. In and of itself, religion is neutral. Malcolm X was a Muslim. The Honorable Marcus Garvey was a Christian. Most of my Pan-Africanist forefathers were preachers of the church. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner, Alexander Crummell. These were men of the church. The problem is that the black church has reinvented itself, Brother Bobby. And the black church is no longer an institution that agitates for black people. The black church no longer agitates for black people. It accommodates. Yes, it's accommodating. It builds a relationship with the white power structure. It no longer fights. Show me a church in Tulsa. Medium to low. I'm not talking about the corner store church. I'm talking about a legitimate medium to low. Show me a church with at least 1,000 members, right? 1,000. That is at the front lines of fighting for black folks in the 5 key areas where we suffer today. What are the 5 major issues affecting black people? Miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, and access to wealth. I repeat, miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, access to wealth. So show me a church that's doing anything besides talking about any of those 5 major problems we got. And then I'm gonna take you to Bernie Sanders, and I'm gonna take you to Kamala Harris, and I'm gonna take you to Cory Booker, and I'm gonna take you to Joe Biden, and I'm gonna take you to Donald Trump, and I'm gonna take you to every candidate running for president, Green Party, Democrat, Libertarian, Republican, Independent, who has a plan to address the impact of any of those 5 problems on the life of black people. Until you have a program to address miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, and access to wealth, I'll never vote for your ass. Show me solutions. Ain't none.
Nobody brings over.
Nobody, because everybody knows America wants to rid itself of the American Negro. We were brought here to do what? Work. 243 years, work. Now this year, 400 years later, guess what? You're no longer needed to work. So what do you do with the people who you don't need but cannot deport? Brother Bobby, are you aware that black people are the only people in America? We are the only non-whites in this country who cannot be deported.
Shampoo!
You can deport Chinese. You can deport anybody else.
Right.
Because they have a homeland. Slavery destroyed the psychological and spiritual and social and political connection between African Americans and African. We're the only people who have no connection with the surname of our identity. So they can't put us on a boat and send us home. So how do you get rid of a people you can't send away, Brother Bobby? You got to kill them from within. Fratricide, infanticide, genocide.
Why is it that Africans and so-called African Americans are so divided, man?
So let's listen to this right here. I just ran that back so y'all can hear that. Now let's listen to Why We So Divided by brother Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's go.
Well, I mean, it's like division right there.
Okay.
You got it.
Firstly, it's not everyone.
No, it ain't everybody, but I'm saying
right.
There is a certain.
But there's a this. Here's what I say.
Right
and African. Yes.
And us having a country to go back over to. And,
yes.
You know.
Well, Ghana just had the year of return, and we just came back. So the president of Ghana and many other African nations are inviting us to come back home and partake in the wealth and in the future of African countries.
African Americans to come back?
Oh yeah, they're giving our land. Mm-hmm. They're giving our land. I got 50 acres waiting for me right now.
Huh? Africa is lobbying for African Americans to come back. He got 50 acres waiting for him to come back to build Black Wall Street in Africa. Africa is giving out land. Now, if this is true, if Africa really just giving out land to African Americans to come back home, we got to pay attention to a lot of these people out here running their mouth and see if they go get a piece of that land. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if Africa just giving out land just to give out land. I don't know. This is what he just said. He said he got 50 acres in Africa waiting right now. He gonna build Black Wall Street in Africa. He got 50 acres waiting right now. So is Africa really rocking with the African Americans so much that it would just give out land to anybody of some type of power? I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't talked to him. I don't know nothing. But there is videos surfacing around on the internet that some Africans do say, we love y'all, brothers and sisters. We love y'all. We rock with y'all. So that notion that a lot of Africans and, you know, from Africa don't rock with us, that's not all of them. You got the ones and you got the ones who do rock with us. So I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. I can't say he lying on that or not. I don't know if he got 50 acres waiting on him or not. I don't know. But I don't know how he gonna build something in Africa he couldn't build in US. That's the thing. How you gonna build in Africa if you can't even build in the US? Now that don't make no sense. So you gonna go over there and play with them and ask for donations the same way you play with us in the US? Now that don't make no sense. Maybe they need to do their history on him before they give him some land. I don't know how true this is. I'm just going off what he said. That doesn't make sense that he can go to Africa and build a Black Wall Street, but he can't build a Black Wall Street in the US. He can't even open the school in the US. He gonna go to a whole other continent and build something. Hell no. Let's keep it going, man. Hey, yo, this shit crazy, man. Yo, this crazy, man. Hell no.
That we gonna be building Black Wall Street, West Africa. Did you hear that? Black Wall Street, West Africa. I'm gonna talk about it at today's lecture. Black Wall Street, West Africa, brother. I want to build the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We have it in Delaware, the 2 buildings, but then I want to build one in Africa so we can have an exchange program and let our African brothers on the continent come and experience Delaware, and let our African American brothers in Delaware go and experience Ghana, bro. His hands across the Atlantic.
Now, you got the building now, right?
Yes, sir. 4 buildings.
4 buildings.
2 schools.
You see in Delaware.
Wilmington, Delaware, 20 minutes from the Philadelphia International Airport. But now we need the money to restore the buildings, Brother Bobby. We need $1 million to restore 4 buildings, $500,000 to restore 2 buildings. But if we can just raise $250,000, that will allow us to restore the Honorable Marcus Garvey building, which is the smaller of the two. And that
for renovation.
Right. If we can get that money, Brother Bobby, we can renovate the small school and get started with educating our boys next summer. That's the goal.
So That's the goal. What's going to be your first thing that you do when you open up the school?
Reconstruct the African mind and reconstruct African manhood. You have to make the black boy love and be willing to die for his manhood. Once upon a time, the black man would rather die than live with a...
Yo, this dude is good, right? He good, but he ain't that good. He good, but he ain't that good. He ain't that good. If you catch on, he ain't that good, but he good to the ones who don't understand the game. It's funny, man. He's good at this, though. He's really good at this, but he ain't that good. Boy, these people are funny. Huh? You need $1 million to renovate everything. You need $500,000 to renovate half a thing. Then you need $250 just to get half of a half. Say it again, Sue. He need $1 million to renovate the whole thing. He need $500,000 to renovate half of the thing. Then he need $250 to renovate half of the half. He has no calculations that all of this costs that. He has no renovation numbers, receipts to say this cost this. He just throw out any type of number. Yo, this shit is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. The feel-good speech is in full effect. The feel-good speech is in full effect when this shit go down, man. Shout out to Rex Richardson. Maybe Umar should just open the school like he promised before starting anything in Africa. That's the common sense thing to do. Is just finish something you started. Umar don't finish anything. He got put to this. Oh, we gonna try this. Oh, we gonna try. Yo, this dude is hilarious, man. This dude is. Let's see what he said. 250K will get me that house, 100K, 50K child support, 50K Benz, 50K flexing. Probably, yeah, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. China has a 10-year lease on a military base in, I don't know how to say that word. Africans shaking my head. You think they would allow Africans to do that? I don't know. Hell no. I don't know, player. That's what he said. No, he ain't good. He's horrible and sounds real stupid. He hasn't said what exactly needs renovation. Exactly. He just keeps saying. Again, Ricky, again, what is the doctor of? I don't know, man. I don't know. He said he got a doctor. Let's keep listening, man. That shit is hilarious, man. Let's keep listening to this.
Trace manhood. So we got to make him unapologetic all over again. We got to take what has been taken away and put it back. In other words, we got to baptize the black boys back into black consciousness. We got to baptize the black boys back into black consciousness. First day of school, Brother Bobby, I'm going to tell them from the gate. If there's anything on your pocket, anything on your body, anything on your person, anything on your desk that doesn't say FDMG on it, throw it in the trash because you don't need it. You don't need it.
He going to say, when they first get to class, if you don't have FDMG on it, throw it away because you don't need it. You don't need it. So we got to have FDMG on it. If you don't have FDMG, the kids got to throw it away. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The guy says,
If it don't say FDMG, you don't need it. We got to tear down the Europeanized African and repair that ancient and great African. That's what we're going to do. We making men. The first school in American history for black boys whose exclusive purpose is to teach them how to nation build. Oh my gosh, economic science. They will learn it, Brother Bobby. How to invest in real estate, Brother Bobby. How to invest in it. How to be a farmer. We looking for farmland right now in Delaware. So soon when they start school, first week of school, you digging in the ground. Agriculture. There is no culture without agriculture, because if you ain't got agriculture, you can't sustain life. Would it be any other kind of culture? Military science curriculum, they will learn African martial arts with weapons and without weapons. Yes, we will have the Marcus Garvey Jr. Gun Club. The Marcus Garvey Jr. 8 years old. Glock 40, pow. Not to hurt nobody, but to defend African life. We not playing. The school we making don't exist. You never seen it before. You might never see it again.
So what's the target opening date, please?
No date until that school fixed up. Now somebody walked in here today. Maybe somebody gonna walk into Black Wall Street this afternoon with a $250,000 check. Now somebody give me a $250,000.
Did y'all hear that? He says there's no date, but he always makes a date. Bring that back, man. Did I hear that right? I think the dude, the interviewer, say, well, what about what a date? Oh, there ain't no date until we get the. Hold on, let me run it back. I might have heard that wrong. Let me run it back. I might have heard that wrong. Run it back. 31. I might have heard that wrong. I might have heard that wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I might have heard that wrong. I might have heard that wrong. Run that back.
And once we open up every weekend, we got a different conference, brother. Black man conference, black woman conference, ex-offenders conference, black youth, black bank conference, black industry conference. You feel me? Every weekend, we just hit them. Black Wall Street, Wilmington. Yes, sir.
What are some like activities like? You want to get in on some of this? He been on the phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, you mean the extracurriculars, or give me an example?
What is some things that you can take from public school that you can integrate?
Good question. Now remember, you're required by law. Even though we're independent, we still gotta have math.
Man, that wasn't it. Hold on.
Science, language. So
I guess I was saying like, here we go, like the football team.
Oh yes. You doing good over there, young blood? One day I gotta come to Philly so I can give you a tour of the school.
Man, I need to come.
I can't find it, man.
When you see it, brother, you're gonna see the potential. You're gonna say, this is it, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, I've been waiting to see.
And once we open up every weekend, we got a different conference, brother. Black man conference, black woman conference, ex-offenders conference, black youth, black bank conference, black industry. You feel me? Every weekend, we just hit them. Black Wall Street, Wilmington. Yes, sir.
What are some like activities?
Yeah, I can't even find it. I can't find it, man. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it. Anyway, keep going.
He been on the phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, you mean the extracurriculars, or give me an example?
What is some things that you can take from public school that you can integrate?
Good question. Now remember, you're required by law. Even though we're independent, we still gotta have math, science, language. So
I guess I was saying like, here we go, like the football team.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
you know.
Yes. The physical arts and the visual arts. In fact, we want to build a state-of-the-art music and film studio. So for those of you who are musically inclined, they'll have state-of-the-art equipment to produce that. But they're going to have to learn the history of it too. Because there can't be you're not indulging in any skill unless you first can value the history. So before you put these headphones on, okay, let's look at all the black inventors who played a role in these headphones coming to existence.
So how the hell he gonna have a state-of-the-art, music room? Because you gotta pay for that. So hold on. So y'all gonna do? We gotta pay for all the renovation. Then he's gonna make a state-of-the-art music room? How? That means you gotta do more construction. Gotta do more building because they don't state-of-the-art music room at that building. So how you gonna make it? How you gonna do it? Yo, this is crazy, man.
All the black folks who owned their own stations. The first blacks, you follow me? So they got to learn the history, and then you can develop your skill.
We're back here on the Bobby Eaton Show, where we tell our stories our way. KBOB 89.9 FM radio.
Yeah, I can't find it.
With my son, Trey Eaton, very conscious young black man, and he wanted to ask Dr. Umar some questions.
Yeah, we were just talking about his
Gaming, what
Yes,
up?
sir. Yes, sir.
The extracurricular activities
Yes.
that will be taking place at his school in Philadelphia, correct?
Yes. Well, in addition to the academics, and in addition to some of the academics that will be hands-on, such as the agriculture, the military science, the gun club, we will have all the sports, but you must earn them. You must earn them. And there will be an academic, cultural, and historical component to every skill. So, for example, we're going to have a state-of-the-art visual and film studio. If you're interested in making music, you will be able to produce your own album on campus. But you better know the history of black music, going all the way back to Africa. Understanding that hip hop is just the extension of African culture. Because in our traditional culture, we always used to play music whenever there was pronouncements being made, speeches being made, whenever the king or the queen was giving an address to the community, the drum would always be playing in the background. And
It's popping, Planet Field was popping, man. Hey, sub to my man Planet Plainfield. You got the alien videos, when they pop out on you at night and daytime. Shout out to my man. I don't know if y'all rocking with this state-of-the-art theater school he gonna have in there. Yeah, but you gotta learn the history first before you can record your own album. That costs like millions of dollars to have a state-of-the-art theater music room. That's like, man, what does he talk? You know what? I ain't gonna say that. Let's keep going.
the drum would always be playing in the background because in African culture, the drum is a deity. Because the drum is the communication between us and the heavens. But not only that, our ancestors knew that when you put music to information, it makes the information that much more digestible. When you put music to knowledge, it becomes easier to learn it. And that is exactly why our ancestors always played music as they taught. Even in the universities, music was always being played because music and images are the language of the unconscious. Everything in your unconscious mind is stored.
Hey, X, I don't know, man. My question is, where is dudes, what, when, where, how, what plans for the school? And he ain't got none, man. He just running his mouth. He just running his mouth and running to the bank. That's all I can say.
An image, and it is associated with sound. You see, so I want them to understand the science of making music before they make music. Understand the science of making film before you make film. Understand the science of the blacks who played football, who integrated football, who may have even invented football before you even pick up the football. I want to make sure our children understand the value and the history of what it is they're doing, because there's a lot of black folks in entertainment, sports, in the various arts and sciences who don't know the history of how black people made it possible for them to even be doing that. I want to make sure our students understand the black past of their present skill.
All right, cool. So can't argue with that. Man, she know I'm on live. What's she doing, man? Like she must be out her mind. Hold on, man. This person is wild. Yeah, so he might be right about a lot of black African artists and entertainers don't know the history. He might be right about that, but he ain't having no state of the art and nothing at that school. He can cut it out. So the whole school gonna get ran off donations alone. That's never gonna happen. Come on, man.
For the school that you get ready to build. So don't quote me on this. So Malcolm X said it's easier to build.
Frederick Douglass said that.
Oh, Frederick Douglass.
Yes.
To build younger men than to repair.
It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Frederick Douglass.
So
which is our quote, by the way. That will be up on the building.
So
that's our quote. It's better to build strong children.
Okay, I hear that. I hear that.
So, with that, to young boys going to your school, do you think it'd be, how do you think about the transitioning from getting a
that's what they do. Okay.
6, 7, 8-year-old versus maybe getting a teenager that's already been to a school that's willing to like learn, I guess, that African American agriculture. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're going to love it. I think they're going to love the transition.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be a smooth transition. One of the things that's going to separate FDMG from your regular public school in Tulsa or Oklahoma City is that we're adapting the school to meet the needs of our children. In most public schools, because they do not care about the needs of Black boys, there's no adaptation. There's no modification. There's no goodness of fit. There's the white woman in the classroom teaching a subject, and you're either going to learn it or you don't. You follow what I'm saying? There's no.
Why you keep saying white woman in the classroom when there's Black women in the classroom, where there's Black man in the classroom, where there's white man in the classroom, where there's Asian women in the classroom, where there's Asian man in the classroom, Latin man, Latin women? What is he talking about? Why does he keep saying white, like only white women, Caucasian women only teach Black boys? What is he talking about? That's a lie. That's a lie. What is he doing? You know, we got the white women in the classroom, another interview. 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 God damn, what? No. There's everybody teaching in the classroom. Every ethnicity is teaching in the classroom. What are you talking about, man? There's every ethnicity in the classroom teaching, man. What are you talking about? Stop playing with me, man. I rebuke Dr. Umar for lying about only Caucasian teachers that teach Black boys. I rebuke that goddamn interviewer not stopping his ass saying, whoa, hold up, player. It ain't just Caucasian, the women that teach in the school. It's everybody who teach in the school. What are you talking about? Yo, this nigga funny, man. This dude is hilarious, man. This nigga is fucking hilarious. He talking, hell yeah. He fucking stupid. I know the 12 pack of fucking. Yo, this is crazy, man. Peace Roy wants have to get back to building. All right, no doubt, no doubt. You know the freaking vibes. Y'all is crazy, man. I ain't got time for this, man. Y'all crazy.
Attempt to make sure the product you're offering is appealing to the customer. You understand? So as much as we're going to hold Black boys to a high standard, we also have to make sure they love what it is they're learning and love where they are learning. So there's the 3 R's of education: rigor, relevance, and relationships. Rigor. Now, in Tulsa, you always hear about low test scores in Black boys, right? They're talking about the rigor. But guess what? You can't talk about the rigor until you deal with the relevance. The reason those test scores are low is because what they're teaching the boys ain't relevant. You know how difficult it is, and we've been to school, all 3 of us Black boys at one time. Think about those classes you was in where they were trying to teach you, but they didn't use a relevant curriculum. There wasn't a relevant lesson. You're like, what the hell is this? Now, had they made the lesson relevant, you would have bought right into it. But there was no relevancy.
Hello, Soul Illumination. How you doing? With that New York accent, Brooklyn. How you doing? Now I can listen to you talk all the time. Huh? Let me hear you say raw again. Say raw again. Say it. Hell no. What's up? How you doing? So illuminated. What the hell you doing? Streams that early, late at night, early in the morning for all the time. You trying to be like me now? Huh? You trying to be like me? Shout out to Soul Illumination. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub to Soul Illumination. So, you know what I'm saying? She give you that good higher, good vibration. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel it down, you could go over there and she'll lift you right back up. You know what I'm saying? Super. Say raw again, huh? Let me hear you say, hi, raw. Hey, raw. Hell no. All right, let's get back. You know the freaking vibes.
You see, exactly.
Being Franklin and all that.
Exactly. There's no buy-in. You got to get buy-in from the student. But the most important ain't the rigor. The rigor is the top of the pyramid, right? Hold them to a high standard. The middle of the pyramid is relevance. Make sure your lesson planning is effective. And then the foundation of the pyramid is what? Relationships. If a child knows that the teacher cares about them, if a child knows that the teacher loves them, if the child knows that the teacher is a participant in their lifelong success, that child will move mountains to succeed in your classroom. Once you get the child to buy into you, it's easier to buy into your class. Children buy into the teacher first, Brother Bobby. They don't buy into the school first. They buy into the teacher. Once the student buys into the teacher, teaching is easy. Because the word educate, coming from the Latin educare, it doesn't mean to give. It means to release.
Yep.
In other words, the job of the teacher is not to give information. The job of the teacher is to light the fire of learning that already exists in the heart of every Black boy. And once you light that fire, Brother Bobby, they will start learning on their own without you having to be their guide.
They have to learn on their own. But you don't have to be their guide. Huh? They will learn on their own. After you let that fire, let them know you care about them. You're going to be there for them. Damn. Smoky voice from Friday. Damn. Y'all believe that or y'all don't believe that? But right now, y'all, while y'all talk about that, let's talk about yellow. Hello, yellow bitch. How you doing? I know you want to play around with the suey god and all that and whatnot. How you doing, yellow? Come to the light, yellow. Come to the light. Huh? Have you ever seen so much bling before? You ever seen a king bling like this, yellow? Have you? Huh? Come to the light, yellow. I see. Shout out to Yellow Bitch. Y'all make sure y'all sub to Yellow Bitch. She want to do painting and sipping and all that. So if you into painting and sipping, you know, wine and painting, because they got that out there in the world too. Sub to Yellow Bitch. She love doing that. Sweet. Okay. What y'all think about that? Is it true, guys, when the teacher made you feel loved that you wanted to learn more? Is that true what Dr. Umar is saying? If the teacher feel like they love you, they want to help you, they want to make sure you succeed, that you will actually go to class and learn more. Y'all let me know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doge. What's that, Doge? Poor Beanie. She took her avatar off. How you doing, Doge? How you doing? Y'all let me know. Is that true? Is that true? You know what I'm saying? Is that true? Or if the teacher make you feel like you something, you want to go back to that classroom? I think it might be something good with that. You know what I'm saying? What I do? What I do, man? Is that true? Does that make y'all feel like? Does that make y'all feel good if the teacher say, "Yo, I got your back. I want to make sure you learn"? Does that make you feel good? You know what I'm saying? Does that make y'all feel like y'all want to go back to class and learn? Because that's what he said. It might be right, though. You know what I'm saying? He might be right about. He might be right that it might make you feel some type of way. If the person would definitely, you know, make you say like, "Yo, I got your back. I want to make sure you climb those mountains." I guess I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I can agree with that. It makes you feel good if somebody want to see you do good. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I can agree with that. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. What y'all talking about? What y'all laughing at in here, bro? That high pitch. Yo, that high high pitch thing you did. No, 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 no. High pitch. Hollywood, here I come. Here I come, Hollywood. Hell no. Shadow, you crazy, boy. What you doing? O'Neal TV, what's the freaking vibes, man? Hell no. Pharaoh what? Pharaoh and Corp? I always refrain from speaking on that dude, but how you doing? All this talking and no curriculum, syllabus, no lesson plans to back up any of that. You know the vibes, Pharaoh and Corp. You know the freaking vibe. It's funny, man, but we just trying to listen and see what time it is, man. Hey, yo, Planet. Hey, yo, Planet. So let's see if me and your daughter who can do the best scream. All right, Planet. Tell your daughter, Sue, we want to have a scream off, Planet. I want to have a scream off with your daughter. Let's see if we can do the best scream, the best shocking, scary, and you know what I'm saying, gory scream. Hell no, y'all niggas funny. Hell no, that niggas. When there's love, anything is good. I'm just saying, Classic, you probably gonna get mad. Hell no, I'm not gonna get mad. That shit funny, man. Back to this play. Oh, you two removed your avatar. That's probably a lot of y'all. What's up, class? Oh, you're probably doing that to a lot of y'all. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, they probably doing that to a lot of y'all. YouTube did that. Yeah, it's probably true. All my teachers made me feel that way besides 3 of them. Okay, cool. That's true then. Okay, I feel y'all. I'm not mad. This shit funny. I went to a Catholic school and it was hard. Okay, so everybody got different things, you heard? It's true, Sue. I worked in the school system. Okay, cool. So illumination, you know what I'm saying? You want to call in and tell me how great it was? You want to call in, Soul Illumination? I would like to hear that New York, you know what I'm saying, voice of you. You know what I'm saying? I would like to hear that New York accent right now. Soul Illumination, do you want to call in and tell me your experience of seeing, you know what I'm saying, while you worked in the school system? Can you tell us, call in and let us know, boo boo. Tell me if you want to call in. Doge, when Umar was supposed to be on the Breakfast Club, he lazy. Hell no. So, Louis Bonita, make me want to smack dog shit out of him. Nigga lazier than 2 slug racing for a song. So, he did it again, dang, bro. So you got me dead over here. Hell no, this shit funny. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit poppin'. See, Classic, that's what I'm talking about. He's still doing it with the mug. Bro, you sound like a baby raptor. A baby raptor, nigga! Why you over here set tripping on me, blood? That nigga set tripping on. Why you set tripping on me like that, son? Nigga out here set tripping on me. Hell no, salute, blood. You know the vibe. Nigga set tripping on me right now. Hell no, why you set tripping on me, man? You y'all niggas doing that. Why too early, babies? Primetime Grant, homie, lied and said he was going to be on the Breakfast Club. Oh, he was going on the Breakfast Club again? I ain't know that. All right, your ass gonna need some lemon and honey tea. Keep on. No, I won't, baby. He said I would need some lemon and honey tea. Hell, dog. Dude, I know that's me. No, I'm not, nigga. Hell no. Why y'all hating on me, man? Classic, you still rap, bro? Oh, okay, yo, okay, y'all good. Okay, let's get back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this. Let's get back to what we talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back. Because y'all funny as hell.
It's like in martial arts. In martial arts, there's a point in your training with a.
He did say interviewed in the second he was going to be on Breakfast Club on Tuesday. Oh, for real? Okay, Player Armani was popping, boy.
Is no longer necessary. Your own soul takes over and guides your higher development. Study any of the great martial artists, Bruce Lee, but those in our own culture. There was a point where you no longer needed the master. Your soul began to teach you through intuition, divine communication between you and the universe. You was able to continue. That's what education is supposed to be about. Education is supposed to be about taking that child to a certain point and they say, wait a minute, Dr. Umar, respectfully, I can do the rest of this on my own. Half of all education is experience. You want the child to experience the greatness of self-education, and then they never stop. The greatest minds that the world has ever seen were all self-educated. Every last one. You know why? Because teaching tends to control the imagination. And when you control the imagination, you stifle intelligence. Because intelligence is the scientific application of imagination to solve everyday problems. Once you take the imagination from the child, you took intelligence from the child. American public school is only producing robots, no innovators. Show me 5 black male innovators in Tulsa in school. Show me 5 black female innovators in Chicago public school. Show me 5 black child innovators in Philadelphia or Houston or LA. There's no innovators because they're producing robots. We don't need no more robots just parrot what white folks believe or what white people think of. No, we need somebody to look at this and say, you know what? We've been teaching science wrong for 100 years. We've been teaching math wrong for 100 years. We've been teaching military science wrong for 100 years. Not to worship the lesson, but to critically evaluate and analyze the lesson and produce a better one. That's what we're doing at FDNG. We're going to liberate the mind of the African as a pretext to global African liberation. They won't want to go home. They won't want to go home. When the bell rings at the end of the day, they're going to say, tell my mom to come back at 7 o'clock. I'm still working. Well, you're going to see what we're going to do. That's why I call it heaven on earth. You're going to see what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. And once a week, we're going to have a family dinner, Brother Bob. All the boys are going to sit down and run the whole school. Family dinner, because this ain't just a school, it's a family. Oh, watch what we do to the game. When we show up at them Sixers game and them Eagles games and that FDMG, RBG suited and booted, they gonna say, there they go! There they go!
So qualification for teachers. I know that's gonna be a challenge.
It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to screen my teachers well. Because you have Negroes out there. And I know the CIA and the FBI and Homeland Security and the coons in the community, they're going to send infiltrators. They're going to send infiltrators. I have to do a thorough investigation. Strategic.
You got to be so strategic about it.
Background checks, all kind of checks, orientation checks.
Do you think it may just be easier? I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but getting HBCU professors?
I ain't really looking for them to teach. I want young, fresh teachers out of college. I do want some seasoned veterans as well, right? Yeah. But I don't want the university professor because, as Dr. Carter G. Woodson said, a miseducation of the Negro, the education we get, he's already set in his own ways. I don't want that. I want fresh minds who are looking to look.
So he won't. Yo, this dude is good. He good, but he ain't that motherfucking good. Ah, super. Get a little cold in here, y'all. I'm like, dang. Las Vegas, y'all playing. Las Vegas trying to play this morning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tough it out. Y'all see me? I was trying to tough it out. And next thing you know, that chill came across my spine. The chill came across the shoulder blade. I'm like, oh, damn, son. Hell no. Vegas playing too much with the little chilly outside, huh? What y'all doing? What's going on at Las Vegas is today, y'all? I'm trying to tough out the chilliness. They're like, nah, blood, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. I tried to tough it out this morning. Y'all see me? I tried to tough it out this morning. I tried to tough out the chilliness this morning, man. They said, no, player, you better put on something. A little breeze came across your shoulder blade. I'm like, whoa, what was that? Hell no. Get that shit there. Anyway, Dr. Umar. Yeah. Man. Whoa, shit. I tried to tough it out. Hell no. They forget that. I ain't that tough now. I'm tough, but I ain't that tough. Shit. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Umar know he can lie, man. That nigga know he can lie, bro. He know damn well he can tell a goddamn lie. That dude is wild. What's wrong with this man? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this man, bro? Okay, sure. I'll call it. Okay, cool. Here go the number right here. Here go the number right here. Ooh, we get to hear. I get to hear my boo-boo. I get to hear my boo-boo. Hey, yeah. Okay, cool. There go the number right there. Okay, let's see. Orientation checks, the discrimination, you effing. He done pissed me off. Okay, you got a call coming. Yeah. Some of the stuff he talking about is true. That's a fact. Yeah. I go to number again. Let's see. Let's see if she gonna call in. You know what I'm saying? Almost got my beat as a kid for laughing at shit like that. They be like, nigga, what the? Nigga, what the hell's so funny? You like, what's that joker with the laughing disorder? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see if Soul wanna call in and bless us with that voice. Let's see if she gonna call in and bless us with that voice, man. Let's see, y'all. Let's see if the player heuristic is still working. Let's see if Sue can get the New York in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hell no. Let's see where she at, man. Almost got my ass beat as a kid for laughing at. Yeah, that's a fact. We get beat up for shit like that. We got snow flurries coming for us in Kentucky. Oh, yeah, are you in Kentucky? That's what's up. What he talk about is true, but he can lie though. Yeah, he mixed the truth with lies. You know how I go. I effed up calling Prince. Hell no. You crazy. Okay. Dog hell, he told the bold face lie. Bro, where you at, girl? I don't know. Maybe she's scared right now. Just keep listening till she call in.
I don't want people to come to me thinking they're going to tell me how we're going to do this.
And they will.
I'm the principal here. You're going to do it my way or to go the highway over there. There's a million more people in line to fill that job that you're about to give up. So I got to be real careful because guess what? As good as the staff. It don't matter how great I am or how great the vision. It don't matter how good the curriculum. The school will only be as good as my weakest teacher, you see. Which is why I'm the history teacher. African history and spirituality, geography, political science, they get that from me. They get that from me.
And you're going to be training up young teachers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without question. I'm going to be one of the first principals in a long time who actually teaches their students Because remember, the principal, coming out of European history, the way they do things, the principal was the principal teacher. The principal always taught. It's only in modern history that you remove the principal from the classroom where they're supervising people, but they're now disconnected from the instructional environment. No. Dr. Umar will not be disconnected from the instructional environment. I will be a teacher because there's certain subjects I'm not teaching. I'm not trusting nobody to give it to our kids. You follow me? You send your son to my school, I'm giving him Garvey. Nobody else is giving him Garvey. He's coming to FDMG, I'm giving him Garvey. By the way, Garveyism will be a class. That's a class.
Mute. So we got Minister Jack Church membership running in the building. What up, Minister Jack? Now I know you did some things I didn't approve of, player. You know, you went over to Tommy, acting like you a victim and whatnot. I ain't like that. Whatever though. But you say Umar is a real one, he doing work. What is a real one? How do you define real one? How do you define that? How do you define real one? Because I know in our community, we can say real one depending on the situation. Or you're a real one for that. That person might not ever do that type of thing again. But you would say you're a real one for that. So you say he's a real one because he's doing work. I want to know what work is that? Speaking around the country, you can say he's doing that. Building something he swears he's going to build since like 2004 and 6, can't say he's doing that. Taking people money and then say they're trash and they're trifling. I don't think that's being a real one in that quotation marks. I would like to define a real one. You mean like Tommy Sotomayor, the person you rock with, is he a real one too? Do you identify as Tommy Sotomayor a real one who does work? I want to know if he thinks Tommy is a real one too. But this is hilarious. Umar can scam you year after year. And he say he's a real one, he's doing work. Well, we all can do some work and be called a real one. We all can do some work and somebody say, you're a real one for that, Suey. You're a real one for that, Suey. I can be called a real one too. We all can get called a real one. That's easy. That's easy, man. So you salute him. This because you met him. What does that mean? You met him, so that means he's a real one? What does that mean? We all can meet somebody. That doesn't mean they're doing everything that you've seen him do. Don't mean he's doing it all the time. I could be a real one sometime too. And I could be a fake one sometime too. I could be a real one over here and a fake motherfucker over here anytime I want to. What are you talking about, player? I'm feeling real playeristic right now. What are you talking about, player? So you mean Dr. Umar can scam his own people for year after year after year? August 31st, August 21st, August 31st, over and over again. And you gonna call this man a real one? You rock out with Tommy Sotomayor, who scammed people out of $100,000 and used it for his child support, put that weak ass movie out, and you probably say he a real one too, huh? Hell no! Boy, we gotta redefine what real one is. We gotta redefine what real one is, because y'all use that word too loosely out in this world. Huh? Stop playing, player. Stop it. Stop it, player. Stop. Huh? Somebody scare your ass, or you still gonna call him a real one? You gonna be mad as a motherfucker, ain't you? You gonna be mad, son? So what are you talking about? You can't be running around with this on your goddamn body and calling this man a real one. You can't do that. You're playing games, sir. Come on, man. Ain't you from the pimp game? Ain't you from the Mackin game? Like Tariq Nasheed? Huh? That's trash. Right? That's. Would you like your daughter to get pimped out? Huh? Would you like your daughter to get ran through like that? Huh? Stop it, player. You wouldn't like if you had a daughter and she got pimped out. She got her game and people taking her money. You wouldn't like that, player. Stop playing, man. Ain't no real shit in that. That ain't real. That ain't real at all, and you know it. You're lying, player. You're lying. We see you, kill you. Here, acting like, me and Triple Darkness, this, that, and then you ran to Tommy trying to play us. You don't think we seen that, did you, player? We seen it. You came over here bothering Triple, and then ran over there and tried to act like player. We see. So does that make you a real one now? Because you want to run around with your fur coats and all that. You know what I'm saying? You want to run around with your fur coats and you the man, I'm the man. I'll pull up on you, Triple. But hold on. People who come from the pimp game, the streets and all that, they wouldn't say that's a real move right there. They wouldn't call you a real one for doing that right there, son. They wouldn't call you a real one for that. Come over here bothering my man Triple. And then run over to Tommy and play like, oh man, they was over there doing that. Triple called in, talking. Come on, player, that ain't no real one move, player. That ain't playeristic right there. Nah, that ain't playeristic right there. So y'all be online thinking we don't see you niggas. We see everything, player. Everything. We just be quiet. Huh? Stop playing with us, man. Stop it. You run with Tommy. You can never say real one out your mouth. You can never see real one out your mouth. You run with Tommy, who is against us. I don't care how many people go in this show that's black. I don't care how many black people donate to him. He is against us. So you can never say real one out your mouth, ever. Ever. You from the pimp game who pimp black women all the time. You can't never say you a real one out your mouth. And if you still a part of that life, because pimping your own women ain't real at all. Didn't you know that? Or you didn't know it? Pimping your own women ain't real at all. That ain't no real shit. How you didn't know that, player? You didn't know it or you did know that? Did you know that or you didn't know it? Huh? Come on, man. That ain't playeristic, player. That ain't playeristic. That ain't playeristic right there. Huh? Come on, man. Dr. Umar pimps us too. Dr. Umar used Tariq Nasheed type of pimp game on us too. They all do that on us, man. Using all of this, the fancy words, the cars, the clothes, the tickets, the blowing bubbles. They do all of that. Huh? And then get their pockets fat and then dip out on us. Come on, man. Can't say he's a real one when he do stuff like this. Where's the school at? Where is the school at, man? Oh, you did? My bad. My shit. Okay. I ain't hear you. My shit is on. It's on vibrate. My bad. It's on vibrate. Call again. We back. Call up. Call again. Two Freeman in the building. What up, player? Nah. Yeah, hey, call again. My phone was on vibrate. This is entertaining. Thanks for the promo. I got a new channel. Subscribe. Exactly. That's what type of black man you is. Instead of addressing what I said, you would say all of that. Because the truth is the truth. I'm a black man as well. And I know all the black games that we play. So you can't run no game on me. Tommy can't run no game on me. Dr. Umar can't run no game on me. Polite can't run no game on me. None of you niggas. Because I'm a black man. And I know all the game. All of it. Okay, hold on, player. Hold on. Hi everybody, my name is Sisters Suicide, and we got a nice I don't know how old she is, so I'm gonna say this is a nice lady on the phone right now. She's so kind to bless us with that, you know what I'm saying, with that Brooklyn type of swag this morning. Okay, we got Soul Illumination on the goddamn line. What's popping now? What's going on?
Good morning, Phil. Good morning, everyone. I'm good. How are you this morning? I see you hot. What's going on?
You said what now?
I said I see you hot this morning. What's going on now?
Girl, I ain't hot. I'm just doing my thing. You know, I'm just listening and commentating and asking the people what they think about certain things. That's all I'm doing. I ain't mad about nothing, baby.
But listen though, a lot of things that Dr. Umar talks about is true.
Right.
You know, I'm not in this. I no longer work in the system in terms of. I mean, I could go on and on, especially when he talks about young black boys and Hispanics and the diagnosis of autism and all these labels, because that's how they get the money in the school system.
Right.
But he has too much though, because it's like he has a lot of truth in their lives. Like I don't want to say I know every situation that he talks about, but when it comes to the school system, a lot of things he say is correct. In terms of his credentials, I don't know.
Right.
Who knows? But a lot of things that he talks about the school system is more parents, especially black people, if we participate more in our kids' education, you'll see the nonsense.
Right.
Every child that has an IEP, that's more money. That's like double, triple money for the school. Okay. You know, so he's finessed a lot of what he knows with some lies, and that's his problem.
Okay.
That's the problem that he has. If he would just be truthful, it would be easier for him. But he finessed a lot of the truth and the lies, and that's what he has a problem.
Right.
So when he talks about the school system, that part is true. I can say that for a fact. Everything else, I don't know. I can't vouch for it.
Okay. Hey, Classic say, can you say raw?
What he said?
He said, can you say raw?
Oh, Raw. Hey, Raw.
Boy, nobody can say raw like you, boy. Hell no. I said, wait, hold on. Let's say that again. Yo, I didn't even know your ass was super New York, because most of the videos I used to watch of yours, you know, you just calm. You real calm. You ain't, the accent ain't really flowing out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not all the videos that not all the videos I'm calm. Some videos, you know, I'm like, well, some of the lives I was like, bro, you know.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get to see those. You know, I ain't see those ones. I I was like, hold on, she from where? I ain't even know. Cause you know, I only ones I really seen was the ones you just cool doing your thing. So I was like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you know, it's a balance. There's times you gotta be calm, cool,
Yes, about rap, jazz rap. You mind? You talking about? Just about it.
Uh,